Why are relationships so difficult? This is the question that used to plague me, and I hear women asking it all the time in frustration. When you look around, you can see it. You can see the divorces, you can see men and women are like, they're giving up on each other, they're giving up on love. People are just not thriving. Why? What's going on here? This is the big question I'm going to attempt to tackle in a very short amount of time. But first, let me introduce myself for anyone who doesn't know me. My name is Ashley, and I mentor women in their relationships. And today's video is going to be speaking directly to women. What I'm seeing is this tendency to get trapped in this paradigm where the problem is either him and the solution is finding a new partner, or I'm the problem. There's something wrong with me. This does not serve anyone, and this is not accurate. There's something deeper going on here, and there are 3 specific things that I've found that I'm going to speak to today, because if we don't have the actual problem, we can't move forward. We can't move forward into that relationship that our heart wants, that feeling loved and like feeling heard and seen and connected, and that chemistry, feeling all that good stuff, if we don't actually have awareness about the deeper problem. So number 1, we have become so disconnected from our own hearts. We're operating from up here now. So not in tune with our feelings, with what we need, with what we desire, and then no clue how to actually express this to him in a way that he can hear. And so as a general rule, our level of self-attunement is going to be reflected on the outside. So if he seems emotionally unavailable, that's an invitation right there. Am I disconnected from my own feelings, my own needs, and my own desires? Because if I am, then how can he know what they are, and how can he meet them? Number 2, each of us have shadow aspects. And what that is parts of ourselves that have been born through emotional wounding and trauma, which we've all got different degrees of, as a defense, a protection, a way of keeping us safe, that which if we're not aware of and we actually identify with it, will show up in our relationships and do everything it can to sabotage connection and chemistry and just all of that stuff that we want. It will sabotage it unconsciously. So we need to learn how to heal it and how to integrate it and just be aware of that. Number 3, the map that we hold for relationships does not match the terrain. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're in a car and you want to get from A to B, and you've got a really old, dodgy GPS. You're not going to have a fun time getting there. You're just going to be frustrated, and you may never even get to your destination because this GPS does not match the actual roads at all. So when our relationship blueprint, which we have modeled and we've just downloaded from our childhood, our environment, society, when that's not accurate and there's little holes in it and bits that aren't true and that don't work and that we just keep following, then we've got a problem. And with a few little tweaks, this can get resolved. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is this kind of stuff cannot be fixed sustainably with any surface level strategies, tips, and tricks. This requires deep inner work. The good news is if you're a woman willing to go to that depth, go on that journey, you will see profound shifts in your relationship experiences very quickly. Very quickly. And this is what I'm committed to and passionate about helping women with. One of the ways that I do that, which I'm going to invite you to, is a free group that I've started. So if you're resonating with what I'm saying and you want to learn more, I'll make that link available. I share more content, insights, and support there. 2, I also have a 6-week group program where as a group, we go through some of this inner work, changing our map, getting a new map, putting it to the test, actually putting things into practice, dealing with our emotions, getting more connected, all this stuff, which the women start seeing shifts very quickly, just beginning this work. And then building off of that, I offer one-on-one mentorship for the women who just like, I'm going all in on this. So those are some of the ways I support women, and I'll make more information available to you about that. And yeah, I just hope this video has served you in some way, shined a light, or given you something for your journey. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm just sending you lots of love.